You need to be on alert, Callahan. It's moving your way right now. So Ryan, let's do a street view again.
Okay.
Let's get into where it is right now, and then we're going to move it north and get the street view of Callahan. So those of you in that area, you know if you really need to get into your safe spot or get ready to get into your safe spot. So who's in the thick of it? Thomas Creek Road. If there's a tornado on the ground, Callahan, it is moving into your area. It is on the southwestern side of Callahan, and it is moving right over the center of Callahan here. So Callahan, I need you to be in your safe place.
The rain coming to an end, the worst of it by 6 a.m. We'll have to watch for those extending bands though, and we could still have a few showers popping up throughout the rest of the day. Looks like for the wind, you'll be under 40 miles an hour by around 8 a.m., but under 30 by 2 p.m. And all across the area as of right now, that tornado watch ends at 6 a.m.
All right, it's getting loud out here, guys. There's exciting things happening behind me, obviously. So the Knowles are batting, and we're at the bottom of the first, and it's a great time out here. Lots of fans getting lots of good food. In fact, I found a fan here myself. Hey!
When we say we're really concerned about flooding, already, of course, places like Lake City, we're concerned about that flooding. We've already seen the water being collected. San Marco, you know, here in the Jacksonville area, we're seeing that water collect. But for those of you in Southeast Georgia, look, now we're into 12 o'clock Tuesday, so tomorrow afternoon, and you're still getting some heavy rain over Waycross to Folkston to Brunswick, and occasionally you'll see on this model too, it dropped down into portions of Nassau County and Duval County, but the flood threat really up through Southeast Georgia. It's going to cross over I-75 next. If you know anyone driving on I-75 south of Lake City in Columbia County, call them. Tell them to pull over at a rest stop, at a gas station.
Thank you for joining us for this month's episode of Talkin' Tropics. And, you know, Robert, there's a lot to dive into today. The last time we did this, we were, I don't know if I want to use the word defending, but we were talking about how it was an active season, and we had just gotten a lot of questions about, I thought you guys said it was going to be active. Why isn't it that active? Since then, we have had 2 major hurricanes impact our area alone. It has been an absolutely devastating past several weeks. We've also seen a lot of resilience and a lot of community, but there's unfortunately a little bit more of hurricane season to go. So today we're just going to kind of look back at what has happened since our last episode and look ahead to the rest of the season.
The O'Connell Center has been electric all night. What's happening behind me right now is a t-shirt toss, so that's why everyone's yelling so loudly. But this is just one of the many things that they have been doing tonight in the O'Connell Center as all of these Gator fans, a lot of them students, watch the championship game. So behind me you can see the cheerleaders. They have the Dazzlers. It's a bit of a winter wonderland here in Waycross, and it's a fun and memorable experience for people who never see snow or rarely get to see snow.
No, we're talking about ice cream. Oh, they just cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have talked about pub
Oh my
subs.
gosh.
You could have said the cookies. You could have said anything. But the chips?
You went with the chips?
Marshall said we're moving on. Go ahead.
No.
No. First of all, high five for the Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes,
Thank you.
we know. We got to make them.
Yes,
Grandma knows how to make them
absolutely.
best.
As you watch your bracket fall apart because you just gave us the odds, remember that predicting the future is hard, and maybe lay off on your local meteorologist sometimes.
There you go.
Temperature
Today you're going to make friends, though.
Always
The
work.
weather's gorgeous.
What a segue.
Yes, I love to give some good news. Thank you for this question because it's been all doom and gloom. Let's look at the 7-day forecast.
Okay, great.
Not too bad.
Hey, all right.
I think it's a fast-moving hurricane, so
Gotcha.
that's good.
When we are under tornado warnings, we ask you to go inside into an interior room, which means no external windows or walls. And this is why. This was a window that was shattered when this fence broke. So the fence broke and it came through and it shattered this window. And just imagine that you were on the other side of that window. That could cause significant damage or significant harm to you.
We got to really watch those high tides. Storm surge along the coast, 3 to 5 feet possible, and then along the St. Johns River, 2 to 4 feet of surge possible. You know what makes that potential flooding from storm surge even worse? Adding rainfall on top of that. Our highest rainfall totals, southern St. Johns, portions of Putnam, and across Flagler County, where you could get max 12 inches of rain. Right now at 11, rain chances are back. I'll let you know when you're most likely going to need an umbrella this week. Keitha, thank you so much for joining us.
Of
on a
course.
Saturday evening.
Fun times.
You know, I think Riley Phillips, the Florida State Seminole, is a little afraid to show up today next to me. I'm just kidding. She's having much deserved
Those are great
time
earrings,
with
by the way. Look,
family.
check these out. These are gorgeous.
Thank you. Can I get a go Gators? If you like the warm weather, oh, we are going to enjoy Monday and
know.
Tuesday. That is our day. I'm ready for it.